What is going on out there, peeps? All right, let's get back into gold, silver, and cryptocurrencies, because while I was gone, it was still running. We started to see a little bit of movement in gold and silver, and then it's got smashed back down. And we're going to talk about that here in just a second, man. By the way, these are some lovely looking bars. Anyways, if you're thinking about buying precious metals, and you should, in my opinion, give consideration to our friends over there at Money Metals Exchange. If you're a first-time buyer in the United States or Puerto Rico and you spend more than $100, use promo code Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y, and you will get a free half ounce of silver. Love it. Okay, you guys know I got Pimpy's Investment Chat. It's free to join. It's on Facebook. The link is in the description. We got LBRY. It's just like YouTube, but no censoring. The link's in the description. All right, so let's take a look at what's going on in the markets really quick here. Well, not really quick, but so yeah, gold got up to above 1900, and it took a good little smackdown again. I think it was by Friday. Silver was up, I think it was above 27, and then again took a pretty good beat down and brought it back down to 25. This is not by accident. Obviously, we know these markets are being manipulated. Again, I keep telling you, they continue to try to do that trick, but how long they're going to be able to do it, I don't know. Looking at cryptocurrencies, man, they have been on a run. You can see a new high for Bitcoin was $41,946.74. Ethereum went up to $1,346.54. Both these coins seem to be the big dogs. But speaking of, take a looky here. XRP. Remember when it dropped and I said, hey, you could be looking at it in more than one way. This could be a sell. If you already had the coins, I told you not to panic and just hold on to them. And people are like, should I buy more, Pimpy? I said, well, Coinbase allowed you to continue buying them. Okay? There's always risk involved. They just limit your trade. But yeah, you could have bought more. And if you were, wise enough to buy more when they were down there around, what was that? 19 cents, you're doing really good because now it's back up to just about 31.5 cents. As a matter of fact, you can see right here at one time, it shot back up to 36 cents. So obviously, XRP has rebounded, which is really good for XRP holders. Litecoin is another one of those coins that are kicking tuchus. You can see they hit their 52-week high at 185.74. And continue to do very well right now. But the big surprise for me, now I knew it was going up, but I was not paying attention. What the hell happened to XLM? This is unbelievable. I was like, how did it get up to my friend? Like, came in the 30-cent range. I was like, was it really? Like, yeah. So one time it was down here pootering around. That's what it does. It doesn't do a whole lot. Kind of stays around that 13, 14 cent mark. Didn't do hardly anything at all. And then all of a sudden, it jumped. Let me get the words out. It jumped up there pretty high, around the 37 cents. There it goes, 37, almost 38 cents. It was a quick move, man. Now it's still teetering around 28. Not bad whatsoever. So again, people are looking at, there's a lot of uncertainty going on, as you can plainly see, in our country. And it's causing people to make some very interesting moves with their finances. Now, again, I told people that I really felt like Bitcoin was going to be that protect a big chunk of your money from any type of a bail-in, as well as, hey, it was a great investment opportunity because a lot of these people, if you remember, these billionaires and these pension people and all of them, they jumped in around, what was it, about the $19,000, $20,000 coin mark. And, they've already doubled their money. So I think it was Square. Was it Square that put in 56 million? So congratulations to Jack Dorsey. But there was another company I remember. They had sunk in there something like $4 billion. So congrats to those guys, because that's one hell of a jump. My favorite coin is still Ethereum, and it's doing really good. As a matter of fact, it's still outperforming everybody. Now, when I say outperforming, some people go, no, look it. Bitcoin got X amount of dollars. That's not what I'm talking about. As a matter of fact, that's a $3,000 drop. This is market correction. These are people just snagging up them a little bit of profits. They wait for it to drop down a little bit more, and then they buy them again cheaper with their new money to add to their collection. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. This is what you should be focused on. So you see a 7% loss of your overall money. That's a pretty good chunk. 5% loss. That's a pretty good chunk. XRP lost 10%. That's not good. That's not good at all. That's a big chunk, all right? 9% on a Cardano. Cardona, Chainlink, almost 10%. So you can see that's what we want to look for. EOS, look, it's 12%. So there is some kind of market correction going on here, and these are about the right amounts for swings, okay? But this is what you really want to look for if you wanted to check on the performance of a coin. Just pay attention for the day, see what the percentages are, and you know which one is outperforming whom, okay? So yeah, there's a lot of people going, Pimpy, what do you think about Bitcoin? Again, I never changed my story when it comes to any cryptocurrencies. I told you this. I have zero faith in any of them. It's just like fiat currency. When I say that, crypto people lose their effing mind. So what I'm saying is this. I'm not a fan of it at all. I don't trust it. But I'm also smart enough to realize that there's a window of opportunity in which you could make money off of it. I think we're in that window. I've been saying it now for a few months. And people are going, okay, so just because they want to put me on blast is what it is. And they said, well, what is your window? In other words, they wanted me to give them an idea of when I think this window is going to shut. So, and I brought it up before. I said, look, I think it's between now and July. You know what I mean? There's something going on in July I want to keep an eye on. So, barring what happens in July, that could make a difference on the whole crypto world. Having said that, again, I'm smart enough to realize you can make money on cryptos, but in a small window of opportunity, and we are in that window right now. I don't trust it. I would trust cryptos, again, if you could guarantee me that you can swap them out every single time for a money, something asset back would be great. Gold and silver, they just keep, man, they're pretty much horizontal. They're just staying within that price range. As a matter of fact, it's been there since about summer. Not too high, not too low, although this is about the time we seen that huge jump was in August, and then everything's been kind of teetering down ever since. But nonetheless, it's been staying somewhere around between the high 1800s, low 1900s, nothing really significant as far as a jump is concerned or a drop. We did get a dip, but it went back up. The same with silver, okay? And if you look at silver, it's the same thing, although it was way down here at $19. But nonetheless, it's just been pretty horizontal. It's not going up too high. It's just staying in a good range. Again, that's a little tricky to me, and I'm keeping an eye on it because there's some interesting things coming up once again. Over here, when it comes to gold, and that report I did earlier about the Iraqi Dinar, it says, look at this. It's talking about Iraq maintains its ranking globally in gold reserves. But it wasn't just that. There are some interesting things that caught my attention. So it goes on here. It says the World Council indicated, the possession of gold by central banks of countries increased by 20 tons to reach 35.191 thousand tons compared to last December. The most prominent countries that bought gold was Uzbekistan, where it added 8.4 tons of gold to its reserves. So it's the fact that these banks are adding a very large amount should give you some kind of indication of they are aware of something, and you should be paying attention to that. Like I said, don't watch what they do. I mean, we don't listen to what they say, watch what they do. This is a big indication right here that something's coming up. I've been telling you it's coming up. I thought it was going to happen a lot quicker than this. I get it. Some people are getting a little impatient. But to me, I'm the kind of person that goes, yeah, I want it to go up, but in the meantime, I'm going to do anything and everything I can to add to my inventory. So continue to add, keep stacking and keep stacking and keep stacking. Don't be shy. Okay, so nonetheless, anyways, so it goes on here to talk about, in Turkey, they had a slight decline because of domestic demand. All right, so I'm going to show you a couple other things here in a second pertaining to gold and silver. But anyways, look at this. Ethereum's 2021. Ethereum has already rose 800%. And more gains are coming. I told you the one coin that impressed me. If I was going to be impressed by any of these coins, it's Ethereum. Now, XRP has all these smart contracts. Bitcoin is the granddaddy of them all. But Ethereum has a ton of projects, a ton of them. And they're really starting to be, I guess the best way to put it is, they're going to be that platform that everybody needs and has to have. This is very good for Ethereum altogether. They will eventually, in my opinion, be that one-stop shop. So we will keep an eye on them. But anyway, it says, are you familiar with the middle child syndrome? That's funny. Then you'll know how Ethereum has felt all these years. Since January 2020, Ethereum has trunched Bitcoin with nearly $750 in return. Yet the world's second cryptocurrency received less attention than its big brother, or the problem child XRP, that's for sure. Okay? So, I'm watching Ethereum. That's my biggie. I put money in that one. That's the one I trust the most. I told everybody you should jump on that XRP so you can get them free flare coins. I never got mine, so I don't know if anybody else did. And then somebody said, well, we did something wrong. I said, no, it said exactly specifically have what you have in XRP and you should get free flare ones. So if anybody knows the resolution of that, I just haven't looked it up. I'll go look it up and do a video on it. But if somebody's got the quick answer, that'd be great. Look, 1,500 in the near future, 2,500 by the end of the year. Nah, I don't think so. Here's what I think is going to happen. Where's Ethereum right now? Again, it is at, now again, this is just my opinion. March is going to be interesting month for a lot of reasons. A lot of foreclosures, a lot of drop in the value of real estate, unless we open up this economy. If it doesn't open up, you're going to start to see the doo-doo really hit the fan. Let's see how people treat cryptocurrencies. They most likely will run to them, as well as gold and silver. But having said that, 1,500 they said? By when? 1,500 when? Sorry about that. I got to peek again. 1,500 in the near term and 25 by the end of the year. Okay, so 1,500 in the year term, or in the near term, where we at January, it'll hit 1,500 most likely. I'm gonna go and just say it. It's gonna hit higher than 1,500 before the end of the month. It'll hit that 2,000 mark, I think, right before March. Now, this is just my opinion. I'm talking about Ethereum because there's some big things coming up. All right, so that's just my guess on there. Obviously, these other coins most likely will go along for the ride. We will see. But meanwhile, some interesting things are being posted. Look at this is from Gold Telegraph. The biggest wealth transfer in history is now in motion. It will accelerate when central banks start to roll out digital currencies. Mark my words. You don't have to. Mark mine. When people start seeing them force us over to digital currencies, they're going to start running to gold and silver, not trusting this. So you will see a large transfer of wealth. But in addition to this, what the hell is going on with Linwood, man? Him and Mike Pompeo have been posting some really serious things, talking about children's sex trafficking, along with a lot of other things. And this, it's just, first of all, you got to understand who Linwood is, and you have to, everybody knows who Mike Pompeo is. But, my friend just told me that, hey, even Mike Pompeo is saying this. So, again, we all knew this day was coming. It's coming here real soon, but what I like down here is what Linwood said. He's talking about this. He said, the great deal of evidence deals with, never mind, let's get past that, press that. Perhaps most shocking will be the masterful actions of President Trump in ridding our country of debtor state status. Our financial system is a paper fraud. Time for bankruptcy and a fresh start. Just think, no income taxes. But looky here. Good time to own gold, silver, and land. Real assets versus paper. I agree with part of this. If you just hang tight on real estate, you can pick it up for a big discount. All right. So everybody's banking on number 45 getting back on there. Back in for a second term. This is whatever is happening. This is probably why you're seeing the Dems panicking so bad, trying to figure out a way to get him the hell out of the office as quickly as possible, because whatever it is he has, they are now aware of it, and you can see them panicking more than ever. Trump is in Texas. That's the big move we were told was going to happen before the doo-doo hits the fan. But this I like a lot. We know if 45 gets back in office, we are definitely going back to the gold standard. So this is a great time to be owning gold and silver. It's also a great time to be stacking up on it, you guys. So hang tight. We're going to find out a whole lot more within the next 10 days, in my opinion. We will see. All right, that's it for now, man. Hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so, because we do help us out the channel, and I surely do appreciate it. And I'll catch you later.